Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jasmine Draper, and I'm a Year 7 student from Our Lady of Sacred Heart College, Bentley, Victoria. Today, I will be sharing with you a video on the topic wildlife conservation. But first, let me just split myself up into 4 people. That's better. Our chosen animal is the brush-tailed rock wallaby. Now, you might have heard of this animal before because it is native to our country, Australia. So sit back, relax, and enjoy some rugby. Go the Wallabies! Oh no. First things first. The brush-tailed rock wallaby is a part of the macropod family. Brush-tailed rock wallabies can be found all over Australia, but mostly the south and eastern parts of Australia, such as New South Wales, Queensland, South Australia, and Victoria. Brush-tailed rock wallabies usually live in habitats with rocky environments, such as rocky escarpments, outcrops, cliffs, caves, and other warm rocky shelters. But you might be wondering, well, what is the difference between a brush-tailed rock wallaby and a normal wallaby? Well, a brush-tailed rock wallaby has darker toned feet and paws, white stripes that highlight their cheekbones, small rounded ears, long fluffy tails, and smaller sized bodies. These features are what make brush-tailed rock wallabies so much more different and unique than the average wallaby. Okay, but what does it eat? Well, a brush-tailed rock wallaby's diet varies according to where they are located. It can't be too far out of their reach or near any predators, such as grasses, leaves, fruits, wild berries, currants, tiny insects, worms, beetles, roots, bark. Yeah, you get the gist. Let's head over to Jasmine number 1, who will be addressing the main issue. Every day, the brush-tailed rock wallaby population shortens. Every day, they are moving further and further up the endangered list. And this all has to do with the 2 main threats that they are facing: predation by foxes and climate change. Foxes are brush-tailed rock wallabies' main predator. Every year, hundreds of them are killed by wild foxes. And climate change impacts their availability of food and water, and can also have severe impacts on their habitat, including making their homes prone to droughts and bushfires. Did you know that the combined result of these factors leaves Victoria with only 50 wallabies left, making it the state's most critically endangered species? From the western barred bandicoot to the crescent natal wallaby to the Tasmanian tiger. Do we really want to watch another Australian animal become extinct? More and more rates of animal extinction leads to a future of plain nothingness. No food chain, no resources, no animals. Nothing. At the moment, scientists are trying their very best to conserve these species. For example, the Monitoring and Fox Control Program, which is available in New South Wales. This is a part of New South Wales' $100 million Saving Our Species program. This program ensures that rock wallabies have a safe environment to live in, that they are protected, and that foxes remain out of sight. All rock wallabies near the Jenolan Valley, east of New South Wales, will get watched and monitored, as well as surveyed and tagged once a year. This is all great news, but what about the wallabies that live out of New South Wales? So, ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you my latest invention. Dun dun dun! A solar-powered water pump. I think that this could really improve our plan to conserve brush-tailed rock wallabies. Access to a reliable source of fresh, clean water is vital to their survival. I believe that solar-powered water pumps are the ideal solution to these droughted areas. Now, how it would work is water pump would have a pipe running deep into the ground, which would be able to then pull up groundwater. Water would then be filtered out and then transferred into a drinking trough, which the animals can drink from. Since we're using solar energy from the sun, the pump is good for the environment as well as low cost and low maintenance. The system would need to be closely monitored in the beginning to work out how much water needs to be pumped each day. However, a solution that I have in mind for this is that we could use drone technology to fly over and check out how things are going. Think about how many animals would benefit from this. I mean, if we had this set up all over outback Australia, not just brush-tailed rock wallabies, but any animal facing drought would never go thirsty. But how do we even make this happen? Fundraising. And how do we get people to fundraise? By raising awareness. Attention, everyone! No, not like that. Get your schools involved. Teach your students about the importance of these species and why we need to cherish them for as long as we can. Well, I guess that's all from us. Thank you, and we hope you have all learned something useful about saving
the brush-tailed
brush-tailed
rock
wallaby.